Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky Beyond, and I'm gonna have to restart because I managed to get myself killed. And the video you're watching at the moment was shot whilst I was out collecting resources off camera, so there's no actual direct commentary, because what I tend to do is I record what I'm doing but I don't actually do a commentary. I'm just playing. And what I was actually up to at the time was I was gathering selenium in order to make a circuit board for the next step in the base missions, because that was the original plan for this video, was to focus back on base missions. And what actually happened is somehow the local sentinels got a bit upset with me, and I ended up trying to fight a rearguard action with there, and I destroyed the first two waves, because you can see I'm trying to get back to my ship, because in the process of trying to gather the selenium I wandered way too far away. And now I've realised that I can't get back to my ship. I've got to fight it out, and I'm trying to take down the armoured drone but at the same time defend against that quad, and I'm trying to keep the quad away from me and take him down, but the bolt caster doesn't actually have the capability, and I know I'm in trouble. And if I was recording this, the language I was using at the time would not have been admissible on YouTube anyway, because I had a feeling that I knew what was going to happen. And you see, it comes there and bang, I'm dead. So here we are on the start screen for a new playthrough, and I hope you enjoyed that example of how No Man's Sky lets you get killed. I'm a bit more philosophical now. It's been a day since that video was recorded, and I'm probably going to be completely honest, I was more mad at myself than the game for letting that happen, becoming so complacent. And well, it has given me a little bit of a time to think about this restart is probably the polite way of saying it. And I'm going to stick to the rules that I originally put in for the Let's Play, back 20 parts ago. 20 parts all gone, never mind. But what I am going to do is make a little bit more of an adjustment, in the sense that I think I've had this ongoing conversation with quite a couple of you who've put comments in about the way the start is a little bit mixed up. So what I'm going to be trying to do on this restart playthrough is be a bit more rational with the missions and see if I can get a bit of a thread going. And also, you've obviously given me a lot of advice, so we're going to try and put as much as that into practice as possible. And I suppose there's no point putting it off any longer. Let's get in with a new game. And of course, we're going to be playing Permadeath, so I'm just going to go straight in for it like this. Now, while the game's loading, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be needing to do as soon as I land. I need carbon, ferrite dust, selenium and oxygen, I think is what I need in order to survive this initial stage. And hopefully things are going to go okay. So we are on the initialized screen again. Oh, I wasn't hoping to see this for a very long time. So here we are down on the planet. We can see some creatures there straight away, but there's not going to be much use. We've got some hills right in front of us, which means that there's a possibility of a cave. I can't see any caves. In fact, I don't see much at all at the moment. This could be an interesting start. We've got a little bit of condensed carbon there. That could be useful, because that would give me an instant charge for the multi-tools. Yep. Yeah, thank you, game. Right. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Thank you, game. And of course, the first thing I'm going to do is get into first person. Yes, thank you, game. And I'm going to grab that carbon. Put there's an unidentified plant there. We can't identify it just at the moment. But yes, I just want to get up over here because I need some form of protection. Get over here. I'm not seeing any selenium, and I'm not seeing any caves. Like, great. Yes, thank you, game. Get rid of that. Okay, let's grab some ferrite dust. I'm aware that I'm dying at the moment. Yes, thank you, game. Let's get there. Can I fix the scanner yet? Nope, we still need 75 ferrite dust. Ah, this. Yes, thank you, game. There's some selenium over there. It's behind that hill. Yeah, we got a patch. We're okay. We're okay. I can get there. Yes, thank you, game. You're taking all my lives away. Let's get in there and get that. Right, we've got protection. Let's grab the rest. Oh, I think I had this happen in the first thing, finding a patch of sodium. Right, we can chill out a little bit now. I've got 118. Right, I need the ferrite dust. So I'm just going to grab this and get to... Yes, thank you, game. There's some creatures there, but of course we can't scan them. I wasn't expected to do this. Never mind. Right, we should be able to get in. Yeah, the multi-tool. Going to repair this now. Still don't have enough. Wow, come on, game. Okay. And right. So recharge hazard protection, yes. Alright, I'll do that just to make you happy. And we've got the life support. I want the multi-tool upgraded. Yeah, thank you, game. What a So we're now in business. And I'm just going to keep automated distress signal protected. Thank you. Right, it's saying we've got to go in that direction. I'm just going to throw out a scan, see what's around. We've got some sodium, some oxygen down there. So we're going to grab that on the way through. When the first step is to get to the crashed ship. What I will be doing is trying to get through this initial stage as quickly as possible, so that I can get back to the progress of where we go. Right, we've got a little bit of oxygen here. And just keep grabbing the ferrite dust. Of course, we can't identify anything at the moment because we don't have the second part of the analysis. Wow, this could be an interesting run through here. The terrain's a little bit rough, but we are picking up the sodium-rich plants. I think I called it selenium, didn't I? Okay, identified. Keep grabbing the ferrite. And I should have picked some dihydrogen up as well while I was at it. But right, we got a geode, which I'm gonna just analyze. Oops, we need that. Oh, there's my ship. Not that far away actually, so we're looking good. Yes, thank you. And of course we're back to the flying brick. So let's grab this and the ferrite dust, and of course we'll grab some carbon while we're at it. Let's keep grabbing whatever we can. As the ship's in sight now, I can just relax a little bit and gather the resources I need. I'm just going to throw out a scan. There's some dihydrogen there. Going to need that, although that's right next to the ship. I don't really need to pick that up just at the moment. And wow, this game is being very helpful to me at the moment. Again, I'm not going to pick up the oxygen just there. And of course we're going to talk to the distress beacon. Scenario iteration, something deleted, boundary separation failure likely. Vessel emptied, cause intervention, transfer, analysis, fresh iteration generated, Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Right. We're okay yet. I'm just gonna get a little bit more of that oxygen. Yeah. There's probably not much yet. Thank you. Right, we've got a bit of condensed carbon. I don't really want to clog my inventory up just at the moment. This is next to my ship, so I can always pick that up once later on, once I actually return. So I'm just gonna jump into here. Iteration something online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters, yes, offline. Pulse engine, offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped, in danger, and I have no memory of how I got here. No sense of the before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline to the stars. I think we'll just read the log. Log something unavailable, substituting data. Exosuits connected. Suggestion: pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Repair the ship. Yes, thank you. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Right. So we've got to make a hematic seal and metal plating, but of course the hematic seal isn't there. So I'm just going to jump out. And what we've actually got to do is make a metal plate. I should have the ferrite dust to do that. And patch metal plating onto the pulse engine. Yes. Yes, I'm okay at the moment. So going to do that. And why didn't that replay? Was that just dropping so quickly? Iteration something functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hematic seal. Request assistance. Iteration comparison reveals hematic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon. Okay. Repair launch thrusters. Yes. So we're just going to go and grab this. Looks like there's some more items just over there. I peer inside the beacon's housing as well as the distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. Take the planetary chart. What we got over there? That's parabol. So that's not going to be much use. Yeah. This seems to be dropping very quickly. I open the inventory and to review data. Hide a chart. Use plot route. Okay. Okay. Which direction is my starship in? Looks like it's going to take me back the way I came. Well, it's 834. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to go back the way we come. Just throw the scan out. So I do want to move this along a little bit. Yeah, thank you, game. Just things moving along quite quickly. Oh, back on the starter planet. Oops, too far away. Right, scan. Oops. Because the scanner's still recharging. Now we're gonna have to come back this way, so we'll probably pick up the dihydrogen on the way back. Oh, great. Right, we've got a firestorm coming in. And I've got no real protection at the moment.
So this could be interesting. Just keep looking round for... There's no protection at all here. So we're just going to keep moving. Oops, it's been hit by it. Let's just grab this. Right, we're in the storm. I'm just going to grab that. That'll give me some oxygen. And of course, we're going to have to try and stay alive. That's condensed carbon. That's going to be useful. Not seeing any selenium around here, so I'm just going to have to keep going for it. So this is a little bit that way. Seek shelter. Oh, yes, I know. Only got 48 sodium left, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. I'm just going to try and push this forward. Yes, thank you. Right, there's some sodium there. Grab that. And just grab on the run. Yes, I know. Just stop nagging me. I'm just gonna... In some ways, it's better off actually being on a cold planet, actually. Right. Right, there's the base. If I can get to it without using any more sodium, it'd be great. And, oh, great. Oh, we can get that. We can get there. Yeah. Well, okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Right, I'm in. Didn't actually lose a life there. That's quite interesting. Follow archive. Accessing archive. 6 to 7 logs corrupted. Entry follows. No one's making the recording in case leaving behind in fabricator. It might be of some use. The visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. Log finishes and the machine whirls into life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left the messages, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do. So we've got hermetic seal. And of course, what we're going to need is just top up the life support. I don't think I can... What do I need to make a life support gel? Hydrogen jelly and carbon. I can make that if necessary. The torch work. Since it's gone dark. Right, let's just check out what's next door. Well, we can learn a first word of the language. Oh no, terminal online. Universal translation service reached. Learn word. We've now learned a word. Nothing else in here. There's Maribulb here. Really would like to, I think we've got to fix the scanners fixed. Thank you. Locate starship, return and analysis visor. Right, we need to make the analysis fiber. I need 1 carbon nanotube. Not sure if I can make that yet. No, we've got to get some carbon. So we're just gonna blast away at this plant here. Probably do is stocking up quite a lot of carbon at the moment. So we're just gonna, I mean, having this nice crop of trees here is going to be quite useful. Let's just get back into here. Gonna make multi-tool. Right, Right, so we've now got analysis visor. And of course we can make some cash now. Of course it's going to tell us where our ship is, but I want to get as much analysis around here as possible, because it's going to make us some money. And I think now I can slow the pace down a little bit. I think we're now at a point where I can do it. Yeah. It says relocate your starship. But we're not going to go back just yet. As I say, I want to see if I can make some cash here. And of course, more importantly, what other resources are around here. Some oxygen down there, we can go and get that. I mean, it'd be nice to pick up some more sodium. Because we can scan the oxygen plants as well. We made 500 from that. And of course, we're going to pick up the dihydrogen, because I can turn that into dihydrogen gel as a survival process. Yes, thank you, game. Back over here. I probably won't be able to unlock this, but we'll just have a quick check. Sodium nitrate, yeah. Just gonna shoot back into here and just have a quick check through what we can make. Now, if I get some cobalt, I can make some ion batteries. So what I need is a cave for that. And we've got some pellets, we've got some ammunition, but we don't actually have we have a gun. And then all we got is the mining beam. Drop the condensed carbon in, that's what I only want. I've got some oxygen, some ferrite dust, and we've got 26 sodium left. That's not really enough. What I really need is some... We find a cave around here. Got potential for a cave here. There's a little bit of sodium there. We're going to grab that. Yeah, thank you. Right, I think we've got a cave in here. So if I could analyze the rock. So let's just pick up some cobalt as well. If I can pick up some of this, it means I can make the ion batteries. And then it means it's sodium isn't quite as important as it was before. So I'm just going to grab this. And if we ever find a trading station, I can use the salt. Right, I should be able now to... I can make 4 ion batteries. That means this, I can recharge the environment. Drop that in there. And if I make one of those and one of those, that gives me a backup for the oxygen as well. Much. Yeah, thank you. Probably do a little bit more cobalt. I'm just going to pick this up as well. So I'm just going to grab as much of this. You can see the beam heating up at the top there. If I can hold the beam in that heat area there, that actually makes everything a little bit more efficient with the mining. You can see that as it goes round. And of course I'm going to analyze that. I've got 163 cobalt. And of course we're going to need to get out of here. I'll come out of... Okay, we'll come out this way. I'm just going to throw out another scan. Anything? Right, there's some sodium that way. It's only 74 meters away. And we've got... what I can do now is just pick up some of this stuff. Which won't let me. Okay, we'll keep going. That's because there's some plants in the way. Get plants in the way, you can't actually pick things up. Right, I'm just going to grab a little bit more sodium-rich plant. There's another one over there. Grab that. Right, there's a little bit of dihydrogen. We'll pick that. Luckily, the sentinels are being a bit passive. One thing I will say about this playthrough, once I've got the knockdown capability, we will be exterminating sentinels left, right, and center. I'm out. I would really like some revenge for getting killed, or I will take my frustration out on them. Yep, thermal protection's at 50%. I've got a bit of phosphorus there as well. Though we don't actually have any proper heat protection at the moment, so but oops. Just grab that. Get another 200 credits. And we're just going to slide in here. Take stock. Right, we're just going to analyze that. Get some more dihydrogen. Right. Just might as well top everything up. So we can use the phosphorus there. And a little bit of carbon. So the phosphorus charging that is useful. Then we've got oxygen, we've got some sodium, and we've got a life support gel, some iron batteries, a little bit of salt, and some cobalt, so that we can make some more should I need it. So check. We can make the if I can make the dihydrogen. I don't really want to use all the dihydrogen on that just at the moment, because we may need to make some ship fuel here. In fact, I could probably make some ship fuel here. Let's make that in anticipation of taking off and flying around. Right, we're ready to go. Let's head back towards the ship, but we'll go via the sodium over there. One of the advantages of actually being out in the dark is that you can see sodium better in the dark. There's some more up over there as well. We'll go and get that. Yes, thank you, life support. Come up, please. And we're just going to grab that, grab that. When have we got you? Yep. More dihydrogen on the way through. And I've got to stop running now just to conserve a little bit of resources. We've got a crystal fragment, unidentified plants. Can't even see the plant, but if you want to give me the cash for it, I'm going to be quite happy. And there's a bit of ferrite dust and phosphorus there as well. And we're going to kill you on principle. Right, let's just grab that little bit there. And can't see. Well, there's something over there, but it's a little bit far away. It's just I think we use the iron batteries, and I think we'll just use the life support gel. I know I used it a bit prematurely, but I'm just going to grab the. Yes, I know. Just grab as much of this dihydrogen and everything else around here I can. And I've got another crystal fragment. And let's make that. And make another one of those. And again, I'm just going to kill. Right, it says there's some sodium down there. So I can relax a little bit now, just see if we can gather resources. That's a bit of an optimistic shot, but we'll be okay. I mean, that should probably be condensed carbon. Then again, it might not be, but we found some more dihydrogen, so we're just going to pick this up on the way through. Let's just get everything we can. Yes. What on earth is this? Okay, we found a fireberry. I'm not sure what a fireberry is, but we will take it. And just grab a little bit more dihydrogen. I think I'm probably getting enough now to be going on with. Let's try scan. Right, we've got some more sodium here. We might as well follow the path back towards the ship. Right, there's a good chance that some of the sodium I've already picked will be regenerated. So there's some more there. Yes, thank you, game. Yeah, obviously I must have missed one here. I'm just gonna run around here. Some birds flying around, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to scan them. I think I'll just use sodium this time. Right, scan the birds, because birds are fun to scan. Right, I think we'll just take the low. Oh, there's some stuff here. Certainly going to take that. And then he walked right past it. Notice health restored. That should. Right, I'm just going to grab the health kits because I lost some health in that storm, and so I'm just going to get that. Life health at maximum. Thank you. I think we'll just use the technique of walk and destroy at the same time. It's something you can do when, especially when resources are a bit tight and you can't afford to stop and hang around, is you can just quite literally just walk and kill. I think we can afford to wander down and get that knowledge stone and kind of go around in a little bit of a circuit. Let's grab a bit more there. Walk backwards. Yeah, we'll be okay. Another crystal fragment. Gotcha. And a bit more dihydrogen. And just grab the knowledge stone. Okay, Corvax. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming the glowing fog. Okay, accept the knowledge. Yes. The name Corvax floats in my vision. Half expecting it to say you have discovered the word for Corvax. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Well, there's a creature there. I'm certainly going to scan him. Some cash. Yeah, thank you. Is that another one? Nope, we've already got you. So maybe it's time to get back to the ship. Things are getting a little bit low, but we're going to be okay. Not a problem. And you know, I don't really want to throw the life away though. So if we get a little bit closer, yeah, we're at 10%, but the ship's just there. We're just going to just jump into the radiant pillar, and of course what we've got to do now is repair the ship. So what do we need to, right, we've got the hematic seal, so repair that. This engine repaired, launchers critically damaged, so we need 50 pure ferrite now, and we've got dihydrogen because I've already made some. Okay. Grease the launch thrusters with dihydrogen jelly. Right. So we'll do that just to make the game happy. That's partly the reason why I was gathering so much dihydrogen. Right, so we've now got to deploy the what we call it, the refiner. I think we've got the resources for it. Nope, missing components. I need to build the refiner then? Metal plating. There's one feature I would really love in this game, is that if it had the intelligence to work out that you've got the resources to make something, so that if you've got the ferrite to make a metal plate, it automatically kind of builds the metal plate for you. Carbon in. Only got 20 ferrite dust. That's probably not going to be worth the effort. Okay, we're gonna gather some more ferrite dust around. Wow, I thought I had enough. What I'm going to do is just jump in the ship and let the environmental protection build up. Okay, environmental protection's back up. Okay, over there. This nice pure ferrite. We can't mine that just yet. Yeah, thank you. Grab a little bit of dihydrogen. Unidentified mineral. Scan that. For the cache. And I'm just going to grab that. Got here is pure ferrite. Anything here? Yeah, got a bit of ferrite dust here. We should a couple more bits. Grab that. Yep, cache. Anything else around here? Okay. And we'll just take this out. And there's a little bit of condensed carbon down there as well, so we're just going to grab all that condensed carbon. It's all lovely stuff that's going to be very useful. And anything else around here? Anything else? Got you. What we got over there? We've got some organic rock. Kind of half inclined to go and check that organic rock out and just see what it is. Alright, my life support back to 650%, but what we can do first is just jump into here, and we've got that there. Just start chunkering that out. That's all my... I got you. Yep. Okay, we're just going to jump back into the radiant pillar and just let the environmental protection build back up again. And 100%. I think I'm just going to let the life support drop a bit further so we can get the maximum benefit out of that. Okay. Right, let's just analyze this. What's that actually adding to? I mean, we've got fire berries here. We can consume those, and they will just push up my life support a little bit. And because I mean, they're filling up space. So is that actually adding to anything? I can't see it adding to anything. Got some selenium there. I'm just going to dump it because it's not much use. Okay, and I'm just going to put that in the suits. And what do I need to repair the starship? Yep. So I'm just going to repair that. Thank you, game. And of course, we're just going to pick up the destructor. And before I go, I've got to go and check out this organic rock. I'm just curious to see what it is. I mean, there's also some. Oh, I was about to say there's also some buried technology here, but of course I can't pick the buried technology up because of the fact that I don't have a terrain manipulator. That will come. There is some oxygen around here as well. There is, all hidden in the bushes. Right, let's just go to check out the organic. Whoops! They fell off the edge of the cliff. Probably okay. Should be able to throw out a scan, see what's around here. Now we might not be able to mine this organic rock simply because it may need an advanced mining system. Oh no, ferrite dust. Oh, that's ferrite dust. Organic rock. This is giving me chlorine. It's going to give me a little bit of cash. Nothing else. We might as well just pick it up. I mean, I should be able to sell that once I find a trading station. Right, I can't see anything else around here. But let's just throw out a scan. And there's a unknown building 560 that way. But buried technology, yes. Reached, yes. But I can't dig it up. Yes, thank you. Oops, there's a bit more cash on the hoof there. There's bait details recorded in catalogue. I'm still not totally sure what that actually means. Oops. Right, let me just... I'm just going to use the ion batteries up. Wow, that didn't completely... 2 ion batteries and it didn't completely refill the... And what I'm going to do is get a bit more ferrite dust before we leave. We're probably going to need it. So we're just going to grab this and that. Weapons charge depleted. Wow. A little bit carried away there, didn't I? Use the phosphorus because, I mean, it's not really needed for anything else just at the moment. Over there, it looks like we've got some more oxygen, so... Is that oxygen? If that's oxygen, I want that before we leave. And of course, we've got to do the goodies in the centre there, which I haven't done. So we're just going to grab that oxygen. There's some humming eggs there as well. I certainly want those. But we'll start with the oxygen. That's quite a lot of humming eggs there. There's a lot of cash there. So we're just going to grab theirs. We'll just grab a big part of oxygen. And come on. Oh, so I already got that one. Sometimes if you... Oh, that's it there. Right, let's just get up here. Yes, thank you. And hopefully we can get into the humming sack. I'll just pick out these Albion pearls. Albion pearls are a good way to make a little bit of early cash in the game. Yes, thank you. I'm going to use that up because I'm going to need the space for the pearls. Got some toxic plants there, and I think Snafu reminded me that what I need to do is boost up my radiation and toxic defenses. Something I've been neglecting, but we will be a little bit more focused in this restart and pay a bit more attention to what I do and don't need, rather than just banging in the text in an arbitrary way. So we're just going to grab this. There's a big, nice big. This should be a really good start. We'll just grab that. This is a bit close, but are there any more around here? Let's have a quick look. I mean, there's some toxic plants there. Just have a quick look. At the moment, we got about just over about 90,000. So if we can get some more here, and I say what we're going to need is a trading station to sell the stuff. So we're just going to grab that. Keep away from those toxic plants. Yes, thank you. I think that's about it. I'm kind of a bit inclined to grab a bit more cobalt before we leave. Just going to get here. And here. And what we just need now is the goodie section here. So we're just going to grab this. Sodium, well, it's all useful stuff. Of course, we can't open that because we haven't got a B1 pass, and that won't click. And we're just going to jump into the ship. All systems functional. Return to your ship. Yes, thank you. It's called the Radiant Pillar. But of course we're going to follow the grand tradition of my game, and this is going to be my first ship is always called Flying Brick. I mean, it should be about Flying Brick the 9th or 10th by now, but we're going to call it Flying Brick 2 in honor of my mess up with the series. So we got a bit of dihydrogen in there, and we got nothing to refuel the pulse engine at the moment. We need pyrite and tritium, and we've only got one charge in the thruster. I don't want to use that fuel just at the moment, and we've got a nice collection of stuff here, and we crack that open. Again, it's still, or is it, I wonder if it's putting it in the starship. Is it putting it in the starship? A bit odd, but never mind. The sulfurine, well, it's got a small amount of income, so we've got 15 albion pearls. We've got a bit of chlorine, which will give us some cash as well. So ferrite dust. We're just going to take off, and now I'm not going to rush up straight into space. You can see there I've completely consumed that launch thruster, so we can now put that back in. That will give me 2 takeoffs and landings. And what have we got there? Now, this isn't a trading station, but oops, wait, I've forgotten how bad this ship was. But I do want to, wait, stop wobbling all over the place here. Now this could be an operational base or a manufacturing base, which means we can't really blast our way in it because we've got no weapons or no tools. But I can just have a check around here to see. Of course, we can grab this as well. And that should give us a nanites. Yeah, and we've got some navigation data that's going to be useful. Going to do there. We've got some carbon. Just go and check this out, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to be for us. We can't see it because we're in range of the base. We can't actually get into it. Now I'm going to be a bit more careful with what I shoot at the moment, because there's actually drones hanging around here. Yeah, you can see this has got a reinforced door. We don't have the ability to smash our way through that door. The mining beam is useless from this perspective. Okay, so it's a little bit of a bust here, but we can still scan a little bit more and make a little bit more cash. Anything else around here? I don't think you can scan sentinels anymore. You used to be able to. Silver deposit. Cargo drop 41 meters away. I think we can tag that. We want to get the cargo drop. Yeah, it's right on the edge here. Look at that. Okay, we're just going to grab that. Grab that. Yes, thank you, game. I'm just going to grab that. We've got a bit of dihydrogen jelly. I mean, there's some sodium up over there, but is it worth going to get? Yeah, why not? Let's just go up and get it. I mean, it's going to be a bit ironic if I get up there and have to use it to get back to the ship, but it's okay. Let's grab the sodium. And yes, we're at 25%, but we'll be okay. And I'm just going to jump into the flying brick and drop a save out of habit. And I think I can do one more takeoff and search before I finish the video. And of course, we should have the scanner running. I mean, it'd be really great to find a trading station to sell off that stuff before we go up into space. So that's where the game actually wants us to go. But what I want to do is spend a little bit more time on the planet, make a bit more cash, and move things forward a little bit. before we go out into space. And well, effectively what will happen now is we'll go up into space and it will tell us to go to another planet and set up a base. And one thing I do want to do is maybe push forward the base missions a bit quicker, so that I don't have to buy the templates up in the anomaly. If there's any free templates from the base missions, I want to take advantage of them. There's nothing there. Come on, game. I want. Right, we've got another landing point with a base floating in midair that's just landed. I'm just going to land here. I'm going to jump out again. I'm not sure. This is probably going to be yep, another reinforced door, which we can't get into, but what I can do is, again, we're just going to pick up this stuff. Wait, why did you do that? What happened there? Okay. Anything else around here of value? Nope. Can't see anything. Well, we can throw out a scan, see what's around. There's some more sodium rich plants there, but don't really need them at the moment. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah, I mean, we're nearly full up. Just need to sell these Albion pearls. I mean, it'd be great if I could find some more, actually. Looks like there's a whole watch of sodium over there, so I'm not sure why that keeps showing up. Got some copper there, but of course I can't mine it. I'm just going to grab that. I think it's indicating that there's some more sodium over here. Yeah, look at that. We've got a great big pile of it. Sodium rich plants. We'll just pick these up. And we are really now cooking. And oh, come on. Grab that. Yeah, thank you. This is worth. I'm just going to get back to the ship. Yeah, we're okay. There's nothing to worry about. We're going to upset the sentinels, but we can always take off if necessary. And we're just going to jump into the flying brick. So let's have a quick check round. I think we'll put the navigation data in the starship. Salt can go in the starship. The dihydrogen in the starship, just for the moment, I don't need it, because I better top that up. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is find a trading base on this planet where we will start the next video. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.